Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Samantha and I am a new homeschooling stay-at-home mom of 4 kiddos. And I am really excited to bring you guys today's video. This video is sponsored by Teaching Textbooks, so make sure you guys stay all the way to the end where I will announce a really fun giveaway for you guys. In today's video, I wanted to talk to you all about the math program that we use here in our homeschool for my 2 older kiddos, which is Teaching Textbooks 4.0. And this program has been such a blessing to me because it has taken so much pressure off me as a homeschooling mama. And let me just tell you, Teaching Textbooks teaches the lessons to my kids, which has been so amazing. I was getting a little overwhelmed with teaching math to all 3 of my kids just because I wasn't feeling very confident in my math skills. Growing up, I was always really decent at math. I did advanced math all the way through junior high and high school, but I was like probably an average B advanced math student. So even though I did decent, I still have always felt like it's one of those subjects that I have to work really hard at to be a B student. And so my confidence in teaching math to my kids, especially as they were getting older, I was just feeling so much pressure and overwhelm in that. So the fact that Teaching Textbooks will teach these lessons to my kiddos has been a major bonus in my book. Number 2, it took pressure off of grading for me. Whenever my kids were doing other math programs where I was teaching the lesson and having to grade the lessons, the overwhelm didn't come just from having to teach it, but then once my kids did all the work, I had to grade it, and I had to find the time to grade it. So I was having math sheets from all 3 of my kids starting to stack up and pile up before I would spend the evenings mass grading. And then at that point, I was already like, my kids were moving on, and I wasn't getting to what they were missing quick enough. So it was like they were moving on to newer concepts, and I hadn't gone back and like showed them what they had missed previously to make sure that we were mastering that previous concept before moving on to the next concept. So that on me was really poor time management. And I understand that, but I also know myself, and I know that time management isn't always a strength of mine. So having Teaching Textbooks take that pressure off of me of grading on time, because it does it for you on the spot, has been incredible for me as well. So, and then the last thing that has made Teaching Textbooks 4.0 an amazing addition to our homeschool is the fact that since it took so much pressure off of me as the teacher to my kids, it's also taken some of the pressure off of them as well, of the frustration and maybe how I was trying to teach the math to them, or the wording, or whatever was causing them stress during math time. That's completely gone. Because even though my daughter especially, who struggles more in math than my son does because it comes so easy to him, she doesn't get as frustrated as she did. And I feel like as the mom who is not confident in teaching that energy or those feelings were being transferred to my kids. And so then they like have this stress building up, or this overwhelm building up, learning from me. So a stressed out mom teaching a stressed out kid, and it just doesn't mix well. And so Teaching Textbooks has been really good because my kids love to log on and do their math lessons on Teaching Textbooks. So one of the things that I've really wanted ever since bringing my kids home from public school is for my kiddos to enjoy learning and to love learning. And if we're in a stressful situation, a stressful math lesson, I'm stressed and my kids less, that's not bringing joy to their environment, joy to their learning. And so those are 3 ways that Teaching Textbooks has really been a blessing to me as their teacher, and also to them as students learning math and just going through their school day. Teaching Textbooks 4.0 is now in an app version. It being in an app form is awesome. So number 1, we only have one computer that my kids can use, and it's in my husband's office where he works. And so the reason behind this is because our kids don't have free access to the computer, the internet, or anything of that sort. So the fact that it is it is an app makes me happy because I know that my kids aren't just getting on the internet and having to go search for teaching textbooks online, or, you know, just losing their way on the internet because they're already on it. So all they have to do is go on the computer, click on the app icon, their lesson comes up, and they can just go right in there and complete their lesson. The really nice thing about it also is that same app is where I can access the grade book for that particular child. So my son, who is in Math 5, I can go and click on his Math 5 icon, and I can log in as parent, and I can get all of the, I can get to all of the course settings and all of the gradebook information from there. And then I could go to the Math 3 icon and then do the same thing for my daughter. So it's really nice is in those settings is where you can go and change how you want the coursework to work for your kiddo. So what I mean by that is you have the option to have hints. If your kids are working through a problem and or trying to work through a problem and they're just not really understanding it or getting it even after the lesson, they can get the hint. Or you can have that turned off. My daughter really, really loves to have the hint. Like I said, she's the one that struggles a little bit more in math, but the hints really help her out to where she can fully complete the problem on her own. And then number 2, you can have your kiddos, you have the option for your kiddos to have multiple tries with the problem before it's marked wrong. And so this is the other thing that you can turn off right there from your settings, which I think is a really good option to, if you know, want your kids to have that stuff or not have it for them, you can just turn it off and on from the settings in your parent portal. It's really nice that, like I said, my kids can use it on their computer, but because 4.0 is now an app version, that also means it's an app on iOS, Android, and all of that, so you can put it on mobile devices as well. So this has worked out really nicely because, for one, if we started school really late, or if we're just not home or something's going on, usually it has something to do with my girls in dance. Then if my son comes with me, he can easily just complete his math lesson from my iPad while we're out waiting for the girls in dance, or while we're out doing whatever it is we're doing. And then also, since we only have the one computer that my kids have access to, they also have access to my iPad. So I have their math loaded on both the computer and my iPad, and if they happen to overlap because maybe someone is moving faster through their school routine, or maybe someone's moving slower through their routine and they happen to overlap during math time, then whoever's on the computer can stay there without feeling rushed, and the other kiddo can just grab the iPad and do their math lesson from the iPad. So I really love having the flexibility of being able to have them use 2 different devices to be able to get their math done, or even to be able to take our math to go. That is such an awesome and easy feature that we can do it, and it's all done electronically, so no books to keep up with, pencils to keep up with, paper, anything like that. Just get it done on the way to wherever we're going or while we're waiting in the car, and it's just super easy and flexible like that, and I really love it. If you're taking teaching textbooks to go and you're using it from, say, your iPad, phone, or even like an Android tablet, what's really nice about it is you don't have to have internet access to use the app. It can be used completely offline. And that is such an incredible feature, because a lot of apps, usually, especially like curriculum apps or something like that, math games or anything, any of that sort, any sort of math resources or phonics reading, like my daughter uses some of those apps. A lot of times you have to have internet access in order for those to work. But I love that with teaching textbooks, we might be in the middle of nowhere, or I mean, honestly, in the middle of our town where we just happen to not have good cell service. Even though you're offline, your kiddos still have the ability to get those lessons done if that's what y'all are trying to do. So like I mentioned, from each one of your kiddos' apps, you can go in there and you can check on the settings. You can also get to their gradebook, and the gradebook is really, really awesome. I love how easy the gradebook is laid out for you. It has all of your lessons, all of their grades, whether it's just a lesson or quiz, tells you their grade, and at the very top you have the percentage of how they're doing in their course all tallied up for you. So you, like, all of the guesswork of grading and all of that is just completely taken care of for you. And that is something that I absolutely love, because I am almost completely hands off with my son, other than making sure he's getting on there and doing his work, I don't have to do anything else. He's completely independent. As for my daughter, every now and then she still might not understand what even the hint is trying to tell her, and so she'll come to me and ask me for help. But for the most part, even with her being struggling a little bit more in math than my son, she is for the most part pretty independent with her math as well. The fact that it does, like I've already mentioned, it teaches them the lesson. If you need to have the hints, it does the hints. There's even a scratch pad on there, which my daughter loves to use. She uses a scratch pad that's on there, and she'll just work out her problems that way. My son, he doesn't really like to use the scratch pad. He keeps paper with him, but a lot of times he does a lot of memory math also. So for all of those reasons, that's why I, as the mom, love teaching textbooks, especially teaching textbooks 4.0 with its flexibility and the ability to take it on the go, and all of the pressure and overwhelm that it's taken off of me as their teacher and their mom. But let me just go ahead and tell you guys, I asked my kids specifically, like, I know that you guys enjoy teaching textbooks, but what is it that you like about it? And they were so sweet to go ahead and tell me, and I'm going to go ahead and share with you exactly what they said. So for my daughter, she likes the fact that she can choose her buddy. She said she loves the penguin buddy on there. She said for every 2 questions that she gets right, the ice cracks and some music plays. But she does enjoy the penguin. It's her favorite one. I have seen her change to try out a different theme or background or a different buddy, and she always does go back to the penguin. She really loves that penguin. And then as for my son, he said that he really enjoys the robot buddy. I asked him if they like the backgrounds, and they said the backgrounds are fun. They like to change them up, but they do prefer the buddies because, one, it does change, the buddy that you choose also changes your background, but then you get the fun little rewards along the way, like the ice cracking with music for my daughter. Or for my son, he said that he likes the robot because it builds on. So for him, he said it's every 6 problems that he gets right, a new part is added to his robot. And he enjoys that, and he thinks it's fun. They also have stickers that the kids can be rewarded with, and my kids really love those. They said that their favorite are the pixel stickers. My daughter said she loves the animal, especially the pixelated animal stickers. So just know your kids can have tons of fun on teaching textbooks, being able to choose their background or a fun buddy, and also enjoying these stickers and being able to have these stickers go into their sticker book on there. I feel like it's a really fun feature, and it's just bringing more fun and enjoyment to them during math. It has been working wonderfully for my older 2 kiddos. My youngest daughter, it starts at math level 3, and she isn't there yet, so she hasn't had the opportunity to use teaching textbooks yet. But my older 2, they are currently level 3 and level 5, going into 6 and 4. And they absolutely love it. I love the pressure that it's taken off of me. It's a really well-rounded course. And like I said, it is, teaching textbook is a 1-year digital course. So your kiddos have a full year to get that, the coursework done and that level. You also have the ability to pause the course if that is something that you need to do because you're going on a vacation or taking a break. You have the ability to pause it so that you don't take too much time off and run out of time to complete your course. So definitely look into the pause feature if you are going to be taking a break for an extended period of time. You don't want the course to run out on you and then pay for the same level all over again. If you have a large family and you're teaching multiple kids, they do have a large family discount. So be sure to check that out and save some money and still be able to utilize this amazing program. If you guys are interested in checking out teaching textbooks, but you're want to try it out first, they do offer a free trial, and you get the first 15 lessons free. And this is for Math 3 all the way up to grade 12. And that is such a generous and incredible free trial. There's no obligation to sign up. You don't have to put in your credit card information. You really do just get access to the course level for 15 trials. So this is also really good if you aren't sure which level to put your kiddo in. try the first 15 lessons and see how that goes, or if you're just wanting to try it out to see how it will fit in your homeschool. There's really no risk to trying them out, so definitely do that. So I'll be sure to link down below all of the teaching textbooks information. So now for the giveaway, I am so excited that Teaching Textbooks is being so generous to offer one of you guys a free 1-year enrollment for the level of your choice. So I only have 2 things that I want you guys to do to enter in this giveaway. The first thing is to go and sign up for your free trial. And then number 2, once you have done that, come and let me know that it's done and tell me what level of teaching textbooks you are getting your free trial for. That's all you guys have to do. I am so excited and so thankful for Teaching Textbooks for sponsoring this video, and for also being so kind and generous to give 1 free enrollment to one of my subscribers here. You guys mean so much to me, and I'm just so glad that this is one way that I'm able to partner with an incredible company and give back to at least one of you guys. So that's all that I have for you guys in today's video. I really hope that you will check out the free trial for Teaching Textbooks and enter the giveaway by coming back here and letting me know which level you got for your free trial. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. And if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit subscribe. I'd love to have you here as a part of my community, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!